Grizzlies 120, Clippers 114. The Clippers are 0-2. No need to panic, but very disappointed right now with the season and how it's going. How's it going, guys? I'm J-Rob Central, your host. Welcome to JRC Basketball. And today we're going over the second post-game of the NBA. So here we go. We'll go over the best starter from both teams, and the worst starter, as long as the best bench players for both teams, and some stats that I think are pretty interesting. So Paul George is the guy, 41 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. He went 15 for 25 and 5 for 12 at the 3. The man is a scoring machine. He had back-to-back games, just incredible work. He needs to continue it, obviously, but even with him doing what he's doing, we need more. So, seeing Kawhi out is kind of brutal, but we have plenty of guys to replace him. They just got to step up. Marcus Morris, second bad game in a row. 9 points, 0 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 for 11 shooting, and he went 1 for 6 at the 3. Brutal. He needs to get going. He needs to get together. So this is recorded on Monday. It's supposed to be out on Sunday, but I was on vacation. But they're going to play tonight, so we better see Marcus Morris get better proficiency than this. Steven Adams, I'm going to give him the best player for the Grizzlies. He had 17 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. He went 6 for 9 in the field, and he was just kind of mowing over the Clippers. Desmond Boone, or Bone? I think it's Boone. He was the worst player, yet he had 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. So it kind of shows you how good this team actually was against the Clippers. Everyone was basically sharing the ball, especially the starters. When you have the worst one put up those numbers, it definitely shows. He went 7 for 15 and 4 for 10 at the 3. Your best bench players, Isaiah Hartenstein from the Clippers, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He went 5 for 7 shooting. Good bench player, good stuff. We need to see Terrence Mann do more of this. And then for the Grizzlies, we're going to talk about this a little bit later. Zaire Williams, he had 6 points, 0 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 for 4 at the 3. So that's basically your wrap-up of the stats right there, like box score. So let's go over team stats. Now, there's 2 things I want to talk about the Clippers. The 3-point shooting. They led the league last year. They broke a record for a season-long percentage. It was like over 40. And they shot 33.3% at the 3 against the Grizzlies. Not good. They need to step it up. Let's get it close to around... Let's improve it. I'm not going to say 35. I'm not going to say 45. Let's go 38, 39% this next game. And then also we only had 13 second chance points. So it sucked. It's just a bummer to see that we can't get rebounds on the offensive side, and if we miss, they're basically going to get the ball back. So it just kind of sucked to see because we don't have big men. We don't have any guys, and they had Steven Adams. So what else do you want me to tell you? The 2 stats for the Grizzlies, they had 50 points in the paint. Like I said, the big guys, we need a big guy. Hello, help. 7 feet tall, motherfucker, where are you at? And they also had 15 fast break points, which was a little interesting since they were already in the paint a lot. They're still, doing fairly well on the fast break. 3 things I want to go over. The Grizzlies have no bench depth. This is what I was talking about with Zaire Williams. When Zaire Williams only has 6 points and he's your best bench player, that just shows you there was no depth. And if you look at the box score, and every single player that was subbed, that was a substitution, they sucked. And I feel like the Grizzlies are off to a really good start, but they are going to have some huge problems down the road if their bench is going to step it up. There might be some lack of inconsistency, and there might be some problems with making the playoffs. So watch out for that. The second thing, Paul George and Marcus Morris had similar back-to-back games. Paul George had 2 good ones. Marcus Morris had 2 terrible ones. Let's see if we can change it up for Marcus Morris, and let's see if Paul George can stay consistent. The third thing is we just can't finish games. Both of them were very close, down to the wire. We were leading at some point in both games, but we kind of just choked and kind of let it slip by. So let's focus on tonight to get a lead and keep the lead. I don't care how long the lead is. We can be up by 1, be up by 15. I don't care. Just be up. Be up. Don't be going back and forth, because right now so far when they come back, like the Grizzlies, when they came back, they just kept the lead for the rest of the game. So we'll keep it. We got to stay strong and get our first win for the season. So Your matchup is today at 7:30 p.m., which is coming on in about an hour and 15 minutes. We're facing the Trailblazers. They are 1-1 currently, and they won their last game. And I didn't put down. I think they faced the Suns. They beat the Suns, I think, 134-105, and CJ McCollum had 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. So watch out for him. Obviously, watch out for Dame time. This team's good. Nurkic is good as well. We're going to have to be really careful with anyone in the paint. Focus on getting rebounds. And Marcus Morris, man, have a good game. Okay, 5 minutes. That's all we got to say. Quick post game, but this is what we needed. Let's get right into it. Let's go Clippers. Everyone, we got it. Let's get our first win. And guess what? Be great.